Janet's family jumps in to help Stephen Wisman renovate a newly purchased property. Jana Duggar has started formally on an interesting new phase of her life along by. After the death of her husband, Stephen Wisman, couple freshly married in August tied the knot. Weds are landing in Nebraska nearer to Stephen's family. They must finish their fixers remodeling. Upper here is where Jana's family arrives. In highlighting the close-knit support method the Duggars are famous for in her recent vlog, Jana gave viewers behind the scenes show the advancement on their new house. The video featured uncommon peaks of different Duggar families, members actively making pitches in to assist with renovations after weeks of expectation of the custom cabinet she ordered for her eventually new kitchen came, and one could clearly feel the excitement. Jan's brother Jim Bob and her father James traveled to Arkansas in search of where the Duggars lived to gather the cabinets, then move them to Nebraska. These cabinets comprised more than merely functional, they were intended to complement the attic. Jana designed her kitchen with vision. Along with the exquisite cabinetry, they incorporated a fashionable hood vent detail. This made Jana really happy. Once they landed in Nebraska, the energy there was contagious, with previously existing family members hard at work. It was lovely to witness Jan's recently acquired spouse Stephen vigorously also assisting in the emptying of the cabinets taken from the trailer with energy. Jana's years of housework on her own clearly expertise was involved as changes improved the kitchen. Metamorphosis was not a little chore. The one pair shredded the current counters and appliances that expose area akin to a building site. More than a house, for Jana, the anarchy seemed like the exciting start of something unique for her vlog. She detailed how the procedure was both demanding and exciting, capturing the home improvement attitude she carries around, have become used to across years. Apart from the culinary tasks in the kitchen, Jai posted updates on different spheres of the home in tandem with James' brother, also contributing to the efforts the brothers work together to remodel the coat closet, make sure every corner of the house given the care it needed. Deserving one noteworthy project of the day was building a new rear door in line with old one had sadly rotten out. This cooperation highlighted not only their abilities, but also underlined the pleasure of family working together. In an interview with Individuals, Jana spoke over the bittersweet departure from her house. Stayed behind the new home of the app is simply more than 6-hour travel from her family's located in Arkansas. He has a little home we purchased and have been correcting that. Gathering together, and therefore had been enjoyable, she said, considering the trip they were setting out together. Though it seems intimidating, the distance also enables regular trips back to Arkansas, making sure Jana has the means to see her family whenever she feels lonely. For the link they share is indisputable, and these times invested in together throughout the renovation further validate their romance. As the video almost finished, Jana considered a minute to thank you to everyone who has helped her, had offered assistance, not including only Stephen, but also James Jeremiah, the spouse of Hannah Jeremiah, who also Stephen's sister, and their group efforts gave the remodeling family-like character. Affair combining diligence with loved values, memories. It is clear that the renovations are going rather well, partially in honor of the Duggar family's thorough awareness of building. Their knowledge revolutionized what might have been an arduous into a teamwork effort loaded with laughing and assists the sensation of neighborhood all around. The Duggar family is really beautiful as they together to support one another. As Jana's vlog left viewers with excitedly waiting for the completed product, with every upgrade it got obvious that this new house will be a not simply physical surroundings, but also a mirror of their love and commitment. The road of transforming an upper fixer into a dream house, loaded with difficulties yet with robust supporting network, Jana, Stephen are more than suited to address whatsoever walks their path from the first instruction to the last details at every phase of the remodeling projects has great meaning. It represents the begins their married life, and the combining two families. For our viewing eagerly awaits to see how their vision reveals and to see the changes approaching. The trip is still in progress, and if as far development suggests any sign, the completed house will be absolutely nothing but of amazing, with certain developments likely to follow. Supporters will stay engaged in Jana and Stephen's narrative, the tour of home. While ownership might be intimidating for this husband couple, it's an excursion full with familial affection and common aspirations as they are working side by side, and we are reminded that it goes beyond the mere home they are creating, but the life they lead are generating together. In the end, it's the common knowledge based on love, cooperation, and the opportunities for fresh, beginning with the commitment of the Duggar family seen in every hammer hit, makes their narrative so fascinating. And as we advance paint stroke, one thing is very evident from additional updates. Jana and Stephen is constructing not just a home, but much more. Still a house loaded with memories to last a lifetime, depending on a lamb. Jessica Duggar, Seewald, is attracting much notice. After her conversation with a fan, after her most recent entry, the mom, 31 years old, has been embracing her, living 5 children's life as a mother. Some, nevertheless, are unable to help, but she might be expecting a 6th, speculating, kid because of her recent visits, but Jessa seemed to have enough of the rumors, and at last answered the question. Keep reading her response helps one understand. Jessa provides cute tales about her children every. She is not as active once in a while than her additional siblings, yet depending on alum often keeps people fascinated every time she discusses anything. Sooner this month, Jessa revealed that her children have been granted access to see earthly movies, even those with violent content. Jessa also enjoys passing on proverbs of her own children on the internet, one of them related to Ivy, declaring that they are half Indians, half of Americans, departing many of her followers perplexed. Apart from the tales Jessa has also had showing up at family events, but her sudden arrival drew many off target since she seemed to exhibit symptoms on pregnancy. Jessa has past made headlines following pictures from Jana. Steph's wedding venue depends on as Jana's maid of honor. Alum acted, but her outfit stunned many because she seemed to exhibit pregnancy-related symptoms. Jessa Duggar Marine-Wald then powered the stories by posting a family picture with her children in front of her, apparently spanning her tummy numerous times. People also consider Ben's wife to be lengthy past due in terms of childbearing, and it seems only a question of time prior to her announcing the major news. But Jessa's most recent converse with a supporter presents a different narrative. Some Redditors responded to Jessa's comment to a fan in her newest Instagram family picture post. The counting on question inquired if she was expecting 6 children, but Jessa Duggar Wald responded by stating not pregnant. Just too much vacation ice cream, preceded with a laughing emoji. This attests to that Jim Bob and Michelle won't be greeting a new grandchild anytime. She's just 31 shortly, and she has had at least 6 pregnancies. Use a lot of resources from you, and it makes sense she looks like this. Disconnected and often fed up a lot. Sad to consider she most likely should spring out at least 5 or 6.